In this video, we're gonna learn about all the Lancers in Fragpunk. Firstly, when we go from the lobby to the arsenal and then Lancers, here we'll see all the characters that are available to play. Here we have the nickname of the character, and if you click on this icon near the name, you'll see their whole biography. Then we have the special features, and then here we have the special abilities that we can use in combat. And if we go in here, we can choose the skins for the characters and also the banners that are behind them. Now before we get to the Lancers, hit the subscribe button to use this subscribe shortcut to add +1 subscriber to the channel so that we can help out more people with our videos. Now for the Lancers. So for the first Lancer we have Broker, and his special features are skill damage. So he is proficient at dealing direct damage and skill kills. Also he has vision control, so he can obscure vision, trap placement, he is able to set up various traps. And for his special abilities, we have Goddard's Vengeance, which is a shoulder launched rocket that causes explosive damage and knocks back enemies who are within a certain range. Here we can see a demonstration of that. And then we have Smokestack Lightning, which is a throwable gadget that generates a smoke screen around the projectile. Then we have Cherry Bomb, which is a throwable energy device that generates multiple energy bombs upon hitting the ground. Then we have Nitro, and here's her biography. Her special features are fortification defense, excels at setting up fortifications and defenses. Then she has trap placement, able to set up various traps. And for her special abilities, we have Chug Chug. She deploys a multifunction tactical combat drone that can be controlled remotely, as you can see in this video. Then we have the Wall. So she places a wall of shields formed by 3 pieces of cover across the designated location. Then we have Mr. Pew Pew, a sentry turret that fires automatically, as we can see here. After Nitro we have Hollowpoint, and here's her biography. For her special features, she has skill damage, proficient at dealing direct damage and skill kills, trap placement, is able to set up traps, and then she has vision control, with which she can obscure vision. And for her special abilities, we have Meteora, so she uses a single shot railgun with variable optics. When aiming down sights, the weapon charges and detects enemies in the field of view. Then we have Smokescreen, so she releases a forward moving smokescreen, enemies caught in the smoke will be revealed. Then we have Paparazzi, so she deploys a trap that automatically attaches to a nearby enemy and exposes the enemy. The gadget can be destroyed or removed by interaction. Then we have Jaguar, here's his biography. Cool name as well. So his special features are trap placement, vision control, and detection, which lets you locate the enemies. So for his abilities, he has these 3 abilities and this passive ability that happens within these 3. So the passive one is the Hunter's Last Gift. After being affected by Jaguar skills, enemies carry Hunter's Last Gift for a period of time. When active, enemies with Hunter's Last Gift are detected. For the special abilities, we have the Live Wire. Deploys an electric trap that deals damage and slows nearby enemies, as well as adding a Hunter's Last Gift to them. Then we have Electric Avenue, which summons electrified cages around enemies in front of you. Enemies within the cages will be tagged with a Hunter's Last Gift. And lastly, we have I Can See for Miles, which displays the number and direction of enemies ahead and detects enemies with low health and enemies with Hunter's Last Gift. After that, we have Corona, and here's his biography. For his special features, he has teleportation, so he is able to transfer himself or teammates to another location. Area delay, slows down enemies within an area. Frontal assault, so he excels in frontal combat and killing enemies. Here's his special abilities. Firstly, we have Fast Lane, which dashes for a short distance. The dash distance is shorter when moving vertically. Then we have Ashes to Ashes. Those a device that activates a war zone when hitting the ground, dealing minor damage over time to enemies in his zone. Provides Corona himself with damage reduction and a speed boost when he is in the war zone. That's a cool ability to have. Then we have Hot Head. So after a short charge, blinds all frontal enemies looking directly at Corona. And now we have Serket, and here's her biography. So for her special features, she has vision control, area delay, and teleportation as well. For her special abilities, she has Station to Station, which conceals Serket and allows her to place a controllable beacon. Within a limited time, she can teleport to the beacon's location, and enemies within the beacon's view are displayed as sandstorms. Then we have Gold Dust Woman, which releases a dust tornado that moves forward slowly, blinding and slowing enemies in range. Lastly, we have Dilemma, a throwable gadget that drags enemies in range towards it. Then we have Pathojen, So here's her biography. For her special features, she has health recovery, so she restores health, fortification defense, excels at setting up fortifications and defenses. Also, she has trap placement, and she has trap placement as well. And for her special abilities, she also has a passive one, which is chemical romance, and for that, Pathojen is immune to poison damage. And for the main abilities, we have emotional rescue, which throws a biomedical device that creates a healing field, restoring health to all allies within its zone. Then we have Shroom Wall, which erects a destructible fungus wall on the ground or in a doorway. Then we have Killer Queen, a throwable trap that can be activated manually or triggered when an enemy approaches. Lancers within its range will receive damage over time. Then we have Spider, and here's his biography. For his special features, he has teleportation, area delay, and trap placement. And his special abilities are Teleporter, which allows you to place 2 teleporters, and Spider can recall them remotely. Then we have Spirited Away, which throws a teleportation trap that takes effect after a short delay, teleporting all Lancers in range to the location where Spider initially used the skill. Then we have Spider Web, which places a disorienting trap. Enemies who trigger it are briefly blinded and slowed. Now we have Zephyr, and here's her biography. I haven't unlocked her yet, so most of it are locked, and if you unlock her, you'll be able to see everything. So for her special features, she has Assassin, proficient at stealth killing, area delay, and teleportation as well. For her special abilities, she has Midnight Rambler, which allows her to enter optical cloaking mode, which cycles between full invisibility and semi-invisibility. Only melee weapons can be used while in this state, automatically deactivates once firearms are employed. Then we have Fade Away, which selects an area in which Zephyr can become fully invisible when using her Midnight Rambler. The cloaking time is unlimited and will not be disrupted when being attacked. Then we have Get Back, deploys a dagger beacon, reactivate the skill to teleport to it after a short delay. The beacon can be destroyed. Using this skill will not interrupt the invisibility of Midnight Rambler. This is a cool character as well. Now we have Kismet. So here's her biography as well. She has these special features, which are detection and skill damage. For her abilities, she has Hello Goodbye, which generates a frontal scan of all enemies in range. Then we have Misery Angel, which throws a bomb that deals damage to enemies in range, regardless of intervening barricades. Then we have Walk on the Wild Side, which allows you to enter Riftwalk stage, becoming invisible and invulnerable, but unable to see other Lancers and gadgets as well. Then we have Axon, and here's his biography. For his special features, he has skill damage and frontal assault. He also has a passive ability, which is Dark Slide. When sprinting, Axon can crouch to slide. For his special abilities, firstly he has Electric Guitar, which is an electric guitar modified for shooting that deals high damage to close-range enemies. Press the aim key to quickly throw 2 Sticky Fingers bombs. Every kill made with the guitar replenishes 2 uses. Then we have Sticky Fingers, which throws a bouncing sticky grenade. And if we hold down the skill key, we can just keep throwing. The grenade bounces off surfaces until it sticks to an enemy, or detonates automatically when its timer is up. Then we have Super Freak, and when activated, Axon cannot be blinded. And lastly, for our Lancers, we have Sonar, and here's her name. And the special features she has are area delay and detection. And her special abilities are echolocation, which deploys an echolocation device that periodically reveals surrounding moving enemies. Then we have Sonic Surge, which launches a sonic wave that exposes all enemies it hits. The wave releases a delayed sonic blast that knocks back, dazes, and further exposes enemies in range. And lastly, we have Sound of Silence, which dampens the footsteps of the player and their surrounding teammates and grants immunity to enemy echolocation scans. Cool. And that's it for the Lancers that are now available in Fragpunk. Check out this next video to get the best performance and max FPS while playing the game. Take care and thank you for watching.